It's Fusion Radio with Brian and Keith, man. You know, dope guests keep coming, and we excited about sharing them with you, and especially you, man. Got my brother B0aske in the building, man. Welcome to Fusion Radio family.
What's the word, your boy B0aske?
Yeah, man. So, man, talk to me about your movement, what inspired it, and everything.
Well, I used to do music publishing and everything, and I did some songwriting, and they got me interested in the whole aspect of being an artist. I felt like I was marketable.
That's what's up,
Trying
man.
to make it work.
That's what's up, man. What side of town you from?
I'm from out west.
You know what? What y'all doing this to me for, man? Back to back. Well, not back to back, but I got two artists from 290 on this show. And that's crazy because Jesus Peace is from 290, and you're from 290. And, you know, I try to hide this, but it's becoming harder and harder to hide this, man. I love my 290 family. I'm from 290, and I love it's something about these interviews with the 290 artists that are just really special. You know what I'm saying? It's not that, the other interviews are special, but it's just, man, I'm lost in words, man, but you're here, man, and everything. We definitely got some dope music to definitely get into, man. So give us a breakdown on who you are as an artist.
I'll say I'm creative. I take a couple risks. If I had to throw in some artists that I really looked up to, I'd be more on the melodic side, like the Polo G's. I ain't fanned out, but I believe that's talented to come out the area to make music like that. I mess with some of Dirk music. I mess with some of it, but more or less on the stuff where you're experimenting and trying something new. But I'm really not into the biggest of the strictly drill. You can get caught up into that. That'd be a cycle, and that's all you listen to. That's all you think about. But somewhere closer to that, actually creating something. Trying something in your music. I'm a big fan of that. So I incorporate that in my own sound. I throw that, or I get usually I have some success with trending beats. So it's a new way, on the underground scene, called jerk beats. Low key, they stream pretty good, just randomly. So I low key got on that. And a couple of the songs real quality, real good.
No doubt, man. So talk to me, man, about how being from the West Side influences your music, man. When we hear your music, the West Silver, what do we take that definitely leads us to believe, oh yeah, he definitely from out West?
It influenced it's in every the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you see. You could tell somebody from where they from. If I go out of state, you could tell I am where I'm from. I'm not finna just sit up there and lie to you. If you go to the burbs, it'll make people mad because they'll be he not acting like that. He's actually from there. That conversation different.
Yes, what's that?
That's when you know that's genuine. It's a part of you. You take that everywhere. If you from Chicago, you could take that everywhere, not just one side. Everybody know about it.
That's what's up, man. Top 5 hip hop artists that you rock with.
Top 5 I'm rocking with right now. Always Kanye West. I like seeing what he's doing. It's crazy. Polo G, but I ain't even listened to his Hood Poet album yet. Even though I go to his studio at Firehouse Studios, I go to his old studio all the time. He recorded To Die a Legend now. What else? Who else? I don't know. I ain't been listening to too much. I'm big on Tyler the Creator. He was real. His last couple albums was, I ain't gonna say those was different. Those are not different. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can give me. I'm waiting on some Lil Baby. I ain't heard too much. Just 3 singles. I think he'd dropped this year. And that's it about No Cap. No Cap is pretty cool.
That's what's up, man. So, artist name, man. What's the story behind your artist name? It's very unique. and everything. And so what's your story behind it? Is there a special meaning behind it? If so, share that with us.
All right, so like I moved out to the burbs around the age where like gangs kind of was trying to recruit like younger people around my hood type situation. So when I moved out to where I was, like I ain't gonna lie, I was mad athletic. Like I was crazy athletic. So they used to call me Mutombo because like I could reach the top of the backboard, like really like up there. Man, tell me why. My homie, like my best friend people type shit, like my 10-year, my brother, his family, like his cousin always be like, hey, Mutombo, woo, woo. Eventually people got to saying Bo, like Bo, and eventually a ski got caught on to it. I'm like, I don't want it to be like the SKI, like I see that so often. So it, like what's cool, anime at the time. I'm sitting there thinking like that nigga's, oh my fault, that Brody B0aske cold. So I'm like, I throw the skate at the benefit. B0aske. That's how it's pronounced. That's how it come out. And it sound cool. It just fit all together.
Man, you know what's crazy is I was waiting for you to give the answer for that. Because if you said something else other than you was athletic, because I'm looking at you and I'm like, you look like somebody that honestly, you remind me a lot of my cousin. My cousin was very athletic when we played ball together, and you didn't want to come to the hole. Like, you didn't want to come to the hole when he was there because he was finna see your stuff somewhere else.
That wasn't even crazy. Like, I'm mainly like a dunker. Like, so it didn't matter. Like, they just see you jump high and it's like, okay, they throw that on you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you yamming on folks.
Yeah. You can look it up on YouTube. Like, people that's gonna see this already know. Like,
All right, so direct us to where we could go on YouTube to check that out, because I definitely want to see it. That's my homework when I get out of here.
man, we're not gonna worry about that. I done told my his heel and everything. We're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna go stream my music. That's what we're gonna do.
We gonna do that, but man, you can't tell that story and know nobody go check out our highlights.
The fans will work on the lore. Like, it's not my job to give them that. They gotta look for that information.
So you ain't gonna even give them a search title. Is it under B0aske, or is it, what is it?
I worked with like a TikTok influencer named Sad Part. You can hear about that all on his page. Like, for real.
Well, I guess I'll transition back to musically, man. You just got me. I'm a tremendous sports fan, man. Got me excited, man. So how long have you been on the music scene?
This will be about my second year. Like, this will be my first year, like, officially dropping stuff. Not first, that's cap. My second song did 15,000 streams in the first 2 months. And then, like, I kind of felt like, dang, I'm peer pressured into making more music now. But I wasn't, like, really involved. I didn't really understand at the time how important that was until I got into, like, the music publishing side of stuff. Once I started seeing that, and I'm like, okay, dang, for that to be organic, that's something. And I put thought into it, and I called it at the very beginning. So it's, man, once I realized, like, okay, I'm actually doing something. When I know, like, it's something I'm passionate about, I'm like, I'm going to be good at this. Like, I dedicate myself to that, getting good at that.
No doubt, man. So you've been in the game for 2 years, man. Let's talk about how you've grown from when you first started to now.
Now, I'm going through like the experience part. Like, I have the highs. I had the highs really quickly. So it's like now I'm dealing with the writer's block. I'm dealing with am I ready? You know what I'm saying? Which one do I promote first? Which one do I push first? Like, I'm in the process of dropping my first music video. Due to the fact that I've made a lot of good connections, it's like I want it to be planned out perfect. And that's the thing. Nothing gonna be perfect, but at the same time, I gotta get up and get to it, or it ain't gonna ever happen.
All right, man. So this single that you brought by, man, I want you to tell me what's the inspiration behind it. Give us the title of it, and then give us, definitely your story as to why this song was created.
All right, so Boba T, In my earlier stages of making music, because I believe this was like my third song. Not my third song, I believe. Something like that. It's close to when the good one came out. The high stream one came out. The meaning behind Boba Tea is like, I moved out to the suburbs and like realized it's a whole complete and total different world out there. Like, a life or death situation out here, like, is not, you know what I'm saying, it's not the same out there. People stress over stuff that don't be that serious, and you'll be like, what, like fight or flight over here. Like, where you from, you ready. Like, and then you'll think to yourself like, oh wow, this is silly. So it make you I'm viewing life differently through the song. It's like, dang, y'all want to be this, but y'all don't understand that that's not really cool. Like, life is better than what, you know what I'm saying, what's going on right here at the moment.
Well, let's jump into it right now, man. We're back with more seconds, man, with the homie, man, B0aske, man. It's Fusion Radio with Brian and Keys.
Tell me what shall I be? What shall I be? Paper, bro, what you say? I don't. If I went out and chasing dreams, tell me what shall I be? Last year I watched the Grammys from the sun while I sleep. Before you get the street hard, ask yourself what it did for me. What they did to Yummy, what they didn't know you could do for money. If it was a drought, would they love me and start acting funny? I served on Metropolitan, them fees are vouching for. My hope ain't for the weak, loyalty, it costs a fee. See suburban on your street, pouring foes and Boba Tea. I shots out through the night, that's where I'm from, and losing sleep. In Chicago, if it ain't about me, then I go D&D. I want to blow up off the hoop dreams, D-Rose and TNT. But my coaches tried to belittle me, they really tried to finish me. Take away my energy, hell no, silly me. They gon' be mad when they see me in this industry. My spirit animal is a centipede. Follow me, I'll take the lead if you don't like this shit. If I went out here chasing dreams, tell me what shall I be? Last year I watched the Grammys from the set while I sleep. Before you get ask yourself what it did for me. What they did to Yummy, what he ain't good do for money. If it was a drought, would they love me? It's not acting funny. I served on Metropolitan, them fees are vouching for the weak, loyalty, it costs a fee. See suburban on your street, pouring foes and Boba Tea. I said what I said, but it wasn't that deep. No, I'm running off of steam and trying to gaslight me. My dreams way too big, so all that talk be cheap. You took a slick shot at me, it fell short cause you weak. I'll let you get the last word if it help you sleep. I got a cheat code and something, I kinda mean why you can't see. I used to wanna have a baby, but I looking for the decrease. How could you treat me like a basic? I'm the chosen one you need. If I went out here chasing dreams, tell me what shall I be? Last year I watched the Grammys from the cell while I sleep. Before you get this shit, ask yourself what it did for me. What they did to Yummy, what a young girl do for money. If it was a drought, would they love me or start acting funny? I did a lot for my people, gave a lot of money. But if it wasn't weak and loyalty, it costs a fee. See suburban on your street, pouring folks Boba Tea, I bet.
It's Fusion Radio with Brian and Keys, man. Got a really dope guest, man. B0aske in the building, man. And definitely, man, excited about, man, what's on the horizon for him, man. Only 2 years in the game doing this music thing, man. But definitely, man, feeling like, man, dope accomplishments are on the way, man. So what's some different goals that you have set for you and your music?
I mean, I made some decent connections. So my main next two goals, one, dropping the video for Boba Tea, getting that out the way and taking care of that, clean that up. Two, I got a party song with my partner I made through the industry, DJ Tone Hendrix. He do a lot of big parties. He's pretty cool people. You know what I'm saying? Like, look him up. He got an amazing birthday song he dropped, like, this fire. And then Lil Cino, they used to be in Sicko Mob, so I'm gonna work with him with another song. I sent him something, but I had to ask him, like, yo, like, give me a little bit more time. Like, I low-key want that. Let me do something with that. I ain't gonna lie. Due to the fact that I am, like, kind of cool, like, I feel like I'm in a good position, and make me kind of procrastinate. So I ain't gonna really do that no more. It's really to the point of, like, I made my connections behind the scenes. Now it's the public opinion, trying to get out there.
And so far, man, what's been the feedback from people, man, when they hear your music, man? What have they been saying?
The feedback from my people when they hear my music, it always varies. I've never heard I'm saying some BS. You feel me? It's never been that. It's like, okay, I hear it. It's usually, it took a second. I heard this person listening to it. Oh, now I like it because now you know what I'm saying? I hear it from this person. Mm-hmm. Now I'm comfortable enough to tell you, like, I like it. I don't want to be the one lone soldier to like your music, some stuff like that. When people see the streams from, like, the song called Cardi Clone, when people see the streams from that song, that changes their entire outlook on the music. It's like, you know what you're doing. I've never gotten told I made a bad song though, unless it was a female that was just randomly mad at me. They always love to go for the music. They like, I don't like your music. I'm like, girl, I never showed you it. Like,
Right.
you took it upon yourself. Your friend told you I made music.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So I said, keep streaming.
Oh man, that's what's up, man. That's funny. Oh man, so man, like outside of music, man, because I was trying to get you to give us that cheat code to check out some of your basketball skills. What's some other interests that you have outside of music, man, that you see yourself doing in the future? You see yourself acting? Do you see yourself like, what do you see yourself doing? Maybe venturing into producing?
We gon' look, so it's always a shelf life in this like music game. Like you can't be the top dog forever. Like we seeing what's going on in the world. We seeing what's going on with Drake and some more stuff. Like you gotta come down. Like I see it as 4 years. So I got 4 years of prime B0aske where I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my D-Wade run. Then I'm gonna assist like, you know what I'm saying, other artists for about, let's say, the next 4 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I want to do shows, acting. Yeah, I do. I've been writing stories my entire life that'll get away from the reality of stuff that's going on outside. So now, the older I got, the funnier stuff got, the more I understand things. I feel like I could be like in that little boat where like people pass transitions, like, you know, the Ice Cubes, the Tupacs, for like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying today great, but like, you know, to that degree.
So man, let's build on musically and everything. What is it like to see you when you in the essence of performing?
Me when I'm performing, it's energy for sure. You feel me through my lyrics. Like my tag was you hear me. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm secure calls. When you talk to somebody, you got to say you hear me a lot. One, that's how people know. But I ain't gonna lie to you, like you hear me, like you feel what I got going on. A lot of people, like this most recent time, I had some stuff going on in Florida where they were reviewing my music. Shout out to my girl Rizzo and them. And they were talking about like, I ain't gonna lie, they were saying like this some like you gotta be elevated, you kinda gotta be up there type of music to vibe with it. But that was the tone of the project that I most recently made. It was to get you up out of that, like, this is what's going on. Just distract you from everything that's going on. Just get in your vibe, feel in the moment. Like, that was the point of the project.
Shout out that project again and tell us where it's available.
You hear me? It's on all DSPs, Apple, Spotify, you know what I'm saying, SoundCloud. It's on all of them, you feel me? So, go ahead and check me out, give me a listen. I would, you know what I'm saying, 2 songs I'll say got people attention the most. No Hold Ups and Life So Bliss.
So let's talk about, man, what do you love most about being an artist?
I get to show people like dislike me. I get to show them that you can be yourself. You don't have to conform. You don't have to hide yourself. You don't have to stick in that crowd because, I don't want to be seen or called out. Like, I don't want people to feel like that. I don't want people to grow up in a world like that. I don't want you to feel like you got to do a lot of stuff to make yourself feel stronger when you know you're a strong person. You know what I'm saying? If I could show them you could genuinely just be yourself and enjoy life, be creative, I want to be that role model. Why not? Why not me?
Man, I love that, man. And I love just this conversation that we had, the opportunity to feature your music and everything, man. And the opportunity, man, I know you're finna say, well, you just laid that alone. I love the opportunity of the story behind your name and how you just really making me want to go check you out, man. Want to see you dunk on somebody, man. Like, you really want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could cut these mics off. And when we cut the mics off, you could just sort of tell me, like, man, B, you could go here and all that stuff. And they don't have to know. They really don't have to know.
It's all part of the lore, man. It's all part of it.
All right, man. So social media wise, once again, where can they go check you out? And then from a standpoint of visuals, if you got any visuals out, let them know where they can go, man.
I'm probably gonna be dropping a music video and everything on my YouTube, but we ain't gonna talk about that just yet. But follow me, keep up with me on my Instagram. It's at B0aske, B0, the number 0, ASKE. B0aske. Like, you see it. You'll see it. You'll reach out to me if you're trying to network. You know what I'm saying? Questions, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure out some stuff. I'm really trying to look for some like more content creators to get get into some stuff, get out there more. Like 20v1s and, you know, the more funnier content coming out.
That's what's up, man. Well, man, once again, man, continued success, man, and all that you do, man. And, man, definitely, man, don't be a stranger, man. These doors at Fusion Radio is always open to you, family.
All right, for sure. Thank you. Thank you for having me.